Hey guys, how you doing? I haven't put up a video in a while. We had some issues with computer memory and I don't know, something else. But computer problems, I don't even know how to tell you what they were. I don't even know how to fix them or anything. But anyhow, women folk in the house there, they have remedied them somewhat. I know it took me about 6 hours to put up my tractor church video on Sunday. Things just kept going wrong. It was nothing was wanting to work right like it should, and I guess I had too much. The computer's just getting overloaded with stuff. So anyway, evidently since this video is up there, we must have got it fixed. So anyway, I'll get out of the way and get on with the video. It's a boring job, but somebody's got to do it. Well, having a little bit of cloudy, drizzly weather, but not too bad considering what they had a little farther south. They had a bunch of wind and heavy rains from that hurricane, and doesn't seem like much of it's coming this way, but this is some of the effects of the outside of the swirl or whatever. But anyhow, we just get a little drizzle today, so we be working in the shop. Snoopy, what do you think? He says, I don't know, Pop. Yeah, sir. You'll find something in the shop here to work on. Of course, I know what I'm going to work on. We're going to be boring out this John Deere A block today. This is my storm boring bar. It belongs in a museum. It's an anti-Q, but it still works. And I got already bored out the first one. Bored out the first cylinder. Working on the other cylinder here. This spins around, this cutter bores it out as it goes down. It's got a, I'll film it as it's working. This drive here, kick that in gear, and the gears up in there spin, and it comes down real gradual and slow. And when you are while you're boring the one, you can, this here's a diamond wheel to dress up your cutter for your finish. This is the finish cutter here. So it's finished. I got the roughing cutter in there now. This is a finishing cutter. And just got to dress that up a tiny bit to get a good finish coming through there. And you dress it up by putting the cutters and the holder in this fixture here. It's got all these different apertures for holding it, and then it holds it on the right angle. Of course, I got it in there on the wrong angle, I think. No, here you go. Like dressing up like that. This is turned on. That spins around. That's how you dress it up on that diamond wheel. Get it good and sharp, making a nice, clean, final cut through there. And this fixture here is for the roughing bit cutter. And these are for measuring your where you had the bit set. It's a micrometer that fits on there. Pretty slick. Here, this I've been using this one. This clips on there and moves over, and then you adjust your micrometer where you want it. See, I wanted to cut out, make another rough cut, cut out 20 thousandths or so, and I just move this 20 thousandths, and then you take this adjuster and put in there, and then you just adjust out your cutter till it contacts your micrometer, and it should be cutting right what you set it at. But this is an old machine, and I'm kind of like to check it, so I make a cut down about a 1/4 inch or so, and then I bring it up and check, make sure it isn't too far off. It's usually within a thousandths or two. But when you're getting close to the final cut, or making the final cut, you got to have it exact. So I mean, that's when I check it, is when I'm making the final cut. But anyway, I'm going to touch up this roughing bit a little bit, right on the tip of it. Got to touch that up a shade on here, just polish it a little bit. You don't want to have hardly any pressure on it, just kind of touch it a little bit. Let's see what I did. I got to put on 2 or 3 more pairs of glasses before I can see it. But anyway, let me check it out. I think I'm going to hit it one more time. Well, I might have got it. Okay, I got the cutter in there, and I got the micrometer on there, and I'm trying to set it. I've got it set to cut to like where the finishing cut will take, I don't know, about 12 thousandths off. So this last final rough cut should leave about 10 to 12 thousandths I need to cut out with the finishing bit. Anyway, let's get started. You take this handle here, and you can you run this down till it's just above where it's going to start cutting. And then you throw her in gear up here. This thing is supposed to have a handle on it, but I don't have a handle on it. There you go, that throws her in gear. And you hit the switch, and it takes about 20 minutes or more for that thing to go all the way down through there. Alright, here we go. Hold on to your butts. It's heading on down. You should be able to tell by the changing tune when it finally starts hitting the board or cut. These didn't start at the top of the board, these old Deere Blocks. Them old 2 cylinders, the top of the bore, they wanted the compression to be real low so they can run on distillate kerosene or whatever, and they had that larger diameter than the actual bore. But when they're boring it out 125 over, it almost takes it all the way out to there. And on most of them, it'll hit one side or the other, which is doing on this one. It sounds like it's hitting a little bit on one side more than the other. Just in the top, that had been a larger bore. Now there's 20 minutes or more before the thing gets all the way down there. And it's got an automatic cutter off where you can adjust this rod here. That'll come down and hit this bolt, which is here, and it'll turn that switch off automatically. Just out at the bottom, you can adjust it. So we just kind of wait around, babysitting the machine. Anyway. See that turning around, that's the drive. Turning on this threaded rod, going down slow, slow, slow. Yep. You can sort of maybe see it moving a little bit. Not real good. Gotta babysit it. Yeah. But anyway, there you go. Ooh, almost there. There you go. Took about 22 minutes. Long time. Now's the most critical time when you gotta put your finishing bit in there and set your cutter to what diameter you want the bore to be for your leaving enough to hone. We want to hone 1/1000 or 2/1000 out of it after the final cut, and we want to end up with between 8 and 10 thousandths clearance on these. These are thick aluminum pistons, and for 5 and I guess it's 5 5/8 bore now. And them big, thick, heavy aluminum pistons, they swell a lot, so you got to leave more clearance than with your cast iron pistons. So we like to leave them a little heavy on the clearance. It's better to have a shade too much clearance than not enough, because this thing swells up and starts seizing up in there. It ain't good. Makes a mess. Anyway, see if I can get this thing set right and get it started going through there. Let's see. Diameter of the piston skirt is diameter of the piston skirt is 5.619. Yeah, 5.619. I'm looking for 8 to 10 thousandths clearance, so I gotta get the final bore size 5.628 or somewhere around there. It's always been crazy to me. These things just slide in and click, and it there's nothing else that holds them in, just clicks in there. This inside micrometer, what I use to check the bore, it's really hard to get your hands in there, especially when you got to check it 2.5 inches down in the cylinder. Let me take a quick measurement in there again, just double check. So you got to get down in there. You got to close it up a shade. It didn't feel like it wanted to fit in the board here. Okay, that's pretty good. And instead of just looking at the reading on here, I check it with my dial caliper. And I would use a normally micrometer, big micrometer. I have one, but it's checking out to 5.617. 5.617. Okay. 5.618. More like it. Okay. Okay, I got the little micrometer thing on there for the. Got to check it and see. Set it to 5.126, and then run the cutter out to it. Okay. Now we'll take them off and run it down a 1/4 inch or so and check it. Well, we got him done. So anyway, took 22 minutes of boring. It's not too bad. It's still chattered at the bottom, but it's beyond the travel of the compression rings and stuff anyway. So anyway, it's a boring job, but somebody's got to do it. Cut them on, see what happens. And it's taking some out of it.